We should be live.
Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Okay, I think we live.
Uh,
Que lo que mi gente, what's good? What's good? We back at it again. Once again, it's on the Organic Fanatics. You know what it is. One third of the host. It is I, Ruel, part of the Organic Fanatics, and I'm with my brother, my sangre, my twin, my other brother, the other host, New Knicks. Talk to him, sir. What it is.
Year, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome to the Organics Fanatic Show. Uh, Fucking want to give a shout out to the chat. Everybody stopping in. What's goody? What's goody?
Yeah. So we back at it again. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We had to just talk about that Merry Knicksmas, the Merry Knicksmas against the Bucks. And
Yeah,
we do a buck the fucks. That's what we got our redemption song. We had to give
oh
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had them. They had our number for a little bit. They gave us a little lumps. They beat us the last 5 times, but we were like, no, 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 not today. Had to hit him with that Dikembe. And I believe if people watch, if you go back to the other podcast, just the last one, I think we was talking about that. My
Episode 15.
episode 15. We are now 16. Episode 15. New Nick said we going undefeated, so he got the belief in the New York Knickerbockers. We will survive. We'll make it. He said we're going undefeated. He going 2-0. You gotta love that passion. I believe I said we're gonna lose the first, win the second. That looks like that's what happened. We saw what they was trying to do, a little game plan scouting, but we're like, nah. Not at the Garden, not 2 times in a row. Not at, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do that to us, and not on Christmas Day, not on Knicksmas Day, not on Knicksmas. We don't let that slide. So we had a big banging game against them, a beautiful game. So let's talk a little bit about the Bucks 2 games ago. We beat them 129 to 122. Our defense, that is a little defensive game, even though we get 122. That's kind of defense. That's kind of defense. Giannis,
We held them down.
you know what I'm saying? We held it down a little, son. Giannis still went for 32. He was -5. So our defense had him struggling and bumbling, but he did his thing. He had 32 points. He had 13 rebounds, so he did get a double on us. Chris Middleton, the other number two, had 24 points, 6 assists, and I'm gonna say the ops first because we ought to finish with our peoples on there. And then you had Damian Lillard for 32. So Dame and Giannis went for 64 points combined. Huge game for them. Bobby Portis, we held Bobby, which you saw. You saw Randall was talking that. Yeah, you once a Nick, always a Nick, but not here. He was
No love on the floor. No love on the floor.
nah. We'll talk to you after the game, but right now it's a body bag. Zip him up. He got his own, Bobby Portis had a little 12, little sign. He did his thing. But forget all that. Now it's all players. RJ Barrett played 27 minutes. He had 21 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist. It was a big game
Nice.
for RJ.
Nice.
It kind of like a bounce back game. We'll talk a little bit about him. But what did you see about RJ? I mean, he was kind of cooking in the first half. Looked like he was rolling early. Uh,
No, he did. He definitely did get us going in early. Got the flow of the team going. And to say that we have four players with double digit points, yeah, I mean, speaks to the fact of that we're sharing the ball a lot more. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know what the assist numbers were, but yeah, we were flowing. We were definitely flowing, and we were locking them in.
we had 6 players in double digits. And then the number for assists that we
Nice.
called before for us to get a W, I said we need 27 and up. We hit it right on the bunny, 27 assists, which I'll take it. Anything 27 and up is a dub for us, almost guaranteed. So we had 6 players in double digits.
Facts.
RJ had 21 points. Julius Randle had 24 points. I Heart, Mr. Hartenstein with the 2 dunks. I know you was geeking. We posted up on our Instagram live.
Uh,
The new Knicks bugging out on them dunks. Go back to the live. He was gigging on that. I Heart had 11 points. He had 8 rebounds altogether, 4 offensive, 4 defensive. Huge for us. So he's playing the role very well. Jalen Bruns him. Superman, Captain Clutch, the Brunson Burner. What else? What other nicknames could we call? We gotta see Mr. All-Star himself. 38 points. The man was just in a zone. Dante
Yes,
DiVincenzo,
sir.
points. He had 4 assists and a steal. So even though he ain't give us the big points, he let him know that 3-point he got was a 3-pointer. But let him know, yo, you got to respect me out here. You can't cheat on me because I'm going to hit that 3 on you. And he got an assist. Josh Hart played a great game. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds by Josh Hart. Almost a double-double. That's what he does.
Nice.
What it is with 4 assists to go with that and 2 steals. Definitely working out there. And Emmanuel Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly had 20 points. And they were big points because the Bucks were making their run in the third quarter. They were within 4 or 5 points, got it close to the fourth, and then in comes that man, Emmanuel Quickly. Mr.
Yeah,
Hands on
yeah,
fire.
we did. We hit a baby slump in the third, and that's where IQ did definitely came in and did his work and got us going. Most definitely.
Yeah, he was cooking out there. IQ came in. It was a great game all around. Start from the beginning a little bit in that first. So RJ Barrett, a lot of people have been questioning. He is streaky. He has been going through his streaks. He was on fire. He was as a volcano coming in from when he came from the European League. He played out there, got his bronze man Barrett. When he got that bronze, he was doing his thing. Then he hit the little slump, when he got his knee and he had the migraines, and now he's trying to get it in gear again. And misfiring you, what you say, you need some starter fluid again, get them spark plugs changed. You need a little tune up. But from what I'm noticing about Barrett, I mean, look, Jalen Brunson got to go. He already knows when he's going to get his points. You got Randall already know what he's going to do. Randall's in all-star form also, so they're already in the zone. I think Brunson is a dude that needs to see a bucket or two go in. And once he gets that going, he gets that confidence, then he's in the zone. He's in the game. He has to be in the game. So I think they have to include him and get him started early. What are some of your thoughts on that? Do you think they need to get him involved
Well,
early?
I mean, when it comes to these big games and the spotlight is really bright, that's where IQ thrives. Yeah, I mean, he's never shied away from a big moment, and he knows how to turn it up and turn it on. Yeah, and so he definitely did that, and I mean, everybody stepped up. I even seen Grimes. I don't know what his numbers was looking like, but he hit timely three, and kept the defense. I mean, kept the ops on their toes with his defense, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So I agree with that. I think Grimes. I think going forward, we already know Brunson's in his zone. Randall's in his bag. I think we need to get RJ early. He's one just kind of like Quentin Grimes. Like they just need to see they're young. You know what I'm saying? They're not 10 years in the game, or they're not as professionally savvy like Jalen Brunson that they got that work. I think Jalen Brunson needs to see some touch. He needs to see the ball go in. So if we get him involved early, let him get touches early, get some plays early, that's gonna get him going. And if our 3 players are 20 plus each and up in a game, we typically win that game. So that proved to be right.
Right here, right here, right here, right here.
So that proved to be right on there.
Sorry about that.
You good? You can put it on mute if you want. You good? So R.J. Barrett had 21 points, Randall had 24, and Jalen Brunson 38. That gave us an opportunity to win the game. Overall, and then with Quick having 20 points, Josh Hart 10. That lets you know we're in a zone. We're a deep team that we can get everything going, popping on there. So that was really good. So I like what RJ Barrett did. We should see some of that tonight, which we'll talk about that in a second. Let me know when you get settled in, new Knicks, when you good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. And then let's talk about Julius Randle. Julius Randle had 24 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He was 8 for 17, close to 50% for his shots, and he was 2 for 5 from 3 at 40%. And he was 6 for 6 from the free throw. So I think he's been holding his word to what he said that you called on podcast P. That he's working on his efficiency, he's working on his game being more efficient overall. So, and he was guarding Giannis almost the whole game, 1-on-1. He was Julius Randle's defense. We can't talk about that. He ain't playing no D. I mean, he was like, no. Tell me what you saw about Randle. What you like about
Listen, the Silverback is definitely back. You know what I mean? He, he's definitely in his flow. And I mean, what can you say, man? Yeah, he's definitely turned things up another notch. Making this 9-game win streak against the Bucks come to a cease. You know, I think he definitely did a good job on guarding Giannis on the one-on-one. You know, it's hard to lock a guy like Giannis down, but uh, you know, he did do a good job. You know, but I mean, it's only so far that you can stop his length balls.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And to be guarding Giannis, the MVP of the NBA
Hello,
champion.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You know what I mean?
I'm on. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm not muted, so I don't know. You check your connection on there.
You're still muted.
No, I'm not.
Are you muted or I'm muted?
I don't know if you're audio. I'm on. I'm on.
Well, yeah. I mean, definitely. It was definitely a good win. You know, however the hell we got the win, but you can see we're doing a lot better with the against these 500 teams plus with with the ace cards and all of that. We're still snatching books out there.
Yeah, I think that was a good confidence win for us. We definitely
Still can't hear you. Is
Can
it
you hear me
me?
now? Can you check? Can you hear me? I don't know if it's your headbuds, but check your check.
Sorry.
Did you? All right, all right. Yeah, so with these teams, I think that was something that we definitely needed. We needed that confidence booster of can we beat this team? Can we beat a team that's at the upper echelon of all in, a championship team? So that gave us some confidence at knowing what we can do. We helped Connington, one of their top players. They've been going over on the screen on the threes. We're calling some of that too. So the defense, we have been playing on threes. So it was a great game overall. I'm not going to beat it up too much, just soaking the win. We were able to contain Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley was their main asset player. He's the one who's been guarding Jalen Brunson. He's been on fire for 3, and he played 20 minutes, and he had no points. He has 0. So we got him down to 0 points, which was huge. He's their X factor. If he's on, it's going to be a tough night for us. So the fact that we held Malik Beasley to 0 points is something big. We held Pat Connaughton to only 3 points. And they kept putting this rookie, Andre Jackson Jr. They kept putting this young one on Brunson. You don't know who he is? They kept putting a rookie on him. They think, yeah, I don't know what they was doing.
I really don't know. I mean, because it was definitely hard for Dame to stop Brunson. So I don't know what the other kid thought he was gonna do.
They think because he got size that he's gonna stop Brunson. He must have not seen the Cleveland matchup when they try to put size on him on that game. They must have not seen when we played Philly that he shot over Embiid. They must have not been watching the last couple of games. So I don't know what they was thinking.
Well, JB was definitely going in on Giannis and you know whoever they put in front of him, he was going at everybody. So I don't see where they keep thinking that they could really stop a lion's heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know why? Because they were taking the advice of Becky Becky Hammond,
Becky Hamburger.
Becky Ham, Egg, and Cheese. What you think about that, Becky? 1A. Is he a 1A? Because he outplayed Dame, who's a 1A. He outplayed Giannis, who's a 1A. We outplayed the top team in the East. That's 20-8.
That's Lionheart right there.
Yeah, hey, salute Just Knicks who's in the chat. You're appreciate you for
salute to the chat. Salute to the chat.
Homie. Appreciate you, homie, checking in. Give us some feedback. And he says Malik Beasley's 3-point celebration is a little suspect. Yeah, that little the little cop.
Well,
yeah, see his
I
celebration.
don't know what to say. Nah, I gotta Google it.
Nah, you got when he shoots the 3, he does like a little cock flop wiggle. I don't know, man. It's just a pause all the way. He does a little.
I
I don't
think
know.
I I think he probably got that from Dwight Dwight Howard.
The, that's that Taiwanese celebration, the Taiwan slap.
Yeah.
Blech, blech.
I don't know.
Yes, sir. Murray next to Brunson will be out of. Hey, man. Hey, because you're here, just Knicks, because you are loyal, because you always come through. I don't usually like addressing the rumors and all that, but you family. We're gonna bring up this rumor. Let's talk about it. Let's get the Knicks click going up. So there's rumors out there if you haven't heard, new Knicks, that Atlanta, Jamal Murray, they might be shopping Buddy. They trying to get something for him because him and the Leprechaun are not working out. So him and Trey Young doesn't seem to be working out. So Jamal Murray, uh, is it Jamal Murray? Yeah, Jamal Murray that used to be in the Suns, the shooting guard who scored 50.
Jamal Murray?
Is it Jamal? No, not Jamal Murray.
No, that he's from Denver.
Murray from Atlanta. I forgot his name. Murray from Atlanta. But the one that scored 51 in the
All
guard,
right.
one of the better defenders shooting guard. He's young, definitely promising. He's a two guard, excellent defender, long wingspan. Uh, there's rumors of that they're shopping, and of course, Knicks are possibly looking at him. We tried to go at him the last time, but so do you remember who we're talking about here? Hold on a second. ATL.
DeJounte Murray?
DeJounte, there you go. I was just looking up DeJounte
De-
Murray. DeJounte Murray
yeah.
is possibly on the blocks. So, do you think that's someone that the Knicks could go for? Should they go for? What does that look like?
I mean, I'm not as heavy on the ops as Mike is, when it comes to watching the ops. Uh, but I don't know. I mean, if it's not working in Atlanta, I mean, well, how can it work here? Well, what's his numbers looking like?
So I'll
Can
pull up
you
some of his numbers.
let me
Yeah, do look.
see?
You want to start looking to go to Atlanta? DeJounte Murray. I mean, he's good. He's really good. I can't front on that. He's a
20.2 points, 20.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 45 from the field goal. He's 27 years old, and his salary. What happened to his salary?
I think he just got paid.
Yeah, definitely just over again. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what his salary is looking like. But I mean, the numbers don't look bad, you know. Uh, oh, he's 17 mil,
That,
17 mil a year.
that is not. That's
I
not a.
mean, who's he gonna replace?
Uh,
Is he? Are we giving and who are we giving up?
you're looking at youth. It's not going to be. He would be getting into the starting rotation. You ideally would want to keep at least you want to keep Dante and Josh Hart and iHart. Everybody else, and
Well,
again, I don't agree with this, but you'd be looking at maybe a Grimes, maybe an IQ, depending on what they want. I don't know if they're going for.
I mean, at 17, we could. I mean, but he's 27 years old at 20.2 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. I mean, I don't think the risk of losing Grimes is worth that because I think once he comes around, I'm guessing he could be that by like a year or two. I
Um,
mean, but we are in the right now mode. From we're definitely in the past the stages of rebuilding, so the foundation has been set. We're in the foundation mode, so the start has been done. We laid the foundation. Now we're getting those foundational pieces, and I don't know. I don't see his timeline, and I don't know. It's kind of tough. Bless you.
All right, I'm gonna go in on this.
What do you think?
So Jamal, the DeJounte Murray. Let me not mess up his name. The DeJounte Murray is an amazing talent. He's a great young kid. He's definitely in our timeline. He fits the timeline of our team. He fits the need of our team. He's a little immature. He's a little bit. I don't like now. We want people who want to be here. We tried to go after him, I think, before the Spurs traded him to Atlanta, and he was capping a little bit. He put on the blue sweater and acted like he was coming to us and was kind of trolling our fan base. And then he went to Atlanta, so he was kind of trolling and acting. I wasn't feeling how he was acting and talking that ish, like he was going to go to New York and they want to be here. So we want people who want to be here in that aspect. However, I think people can learn.
Wait, did he say he didn't want to be here?
It was to that extent. I got to look it up. He was capping us. He was trolling our fan base that he had a blue sweater on where the Knicks were trying to pursue him. We try to go after him. We try to get him. Atlanta, I think, gave a bigger package.
I mean, okay. Let me ask you a question. Would you? I mean, to me, if we're going for him, we might as well wait it out and go for Bridges because Bridges has a better chemistry. I mean, I don't think the office will pick DeJounte Murray over Mikal Bridges because of the fact, call Mike up.
Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep giving me
your so I really don't think that the front office would take that gamble and going after DeJounte Murray over Mikal Bridges because of the fact that I think
what's up, nation?
The front office is
what's going on, brothers? What's going on, cousins? What's going on, fam? Hey, sorry I'm late.
All right, Machete, go ahead.
Got out of work.
Talk to the people, Machete. Let them know what you said.
Going on. We got a game tonight. We got a great game tonight. It's going to be a little late, but it's going to be good competition.
And right now, we just pretty much wrapped up talking about the Bucks game on Christmas. If you want to give feedback, you can give that in a second. But since we have our boy Just Knicks in the chat, Just Knicks brought up what's all over the Knicks media, Knicks for clicks, but the possibility of DeJounte Murray going to the Knicks. DeJounte Murray is a two-guard who's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And Phil's giving his opinion, and then we'll get your feedback right after. Go ahead, New Knicks.
Like Mike, like I was Machete, like I was telling Dubs, he scores 20.2 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 45.8 from the field goal. But what I was telling Dwight, he is a comparable player, but I don't think that the front office will take him over Mikal Bridges because of the fact that I think they want to build more on chemistry and family oriented, foundation. And how does anybody know how old Mikal Bridges is? I don't think he's 27.
He's 29. He's 29.
Mikal Bridges is 29.
Yeah, but who says that? Who says that the Nets are going to give it Mikal Bridges to the Knicks?
That's true too.
No. We're just addressing the chat and the rest of the Knicks fan base. You know how. I mean,
this one might have
even DeJounte under DeJounte Murray. I think that he's good offensively. He's a two-way guy, but I think he's a little small. He doesn't do any more than what RJ does. He didn't make any more of a difference. If anything, it got worse.
How tall is he?
He's 6'5".
He's about a little smaller than
He's 6'5", and he has.
Okay, RJ is 6'7".
Yeah, but they're not switching positions. DeJounte Murray's a 2.
And RJ probably got 20 pounds on him.
Yeah, but we're not talking.
Yeah, but we were Dwight. Yeah, but we would want to bring in we would want to bring in Bridges to come in as the 3 to bring RJ up to the 2.
Okay, Now, now
Isn't that isn't that
that
isn't
that's
that
that's ideally what you want. Now that's all on whether Brooklyn wants to do it. Brooklyn has to implode, and right now they're not playing that bad. Brooklyn would have to implode, and they would want to switch him, which I still think they would, and I still think it's a possibility. I still think there's enough assets that in the future that could go. But if this is an opportunity that isn't gonna always come around, now, out of that and what you got, Donovan Mitchell. Now I'm gonna address it as far as talent wise. Now fit and all that, and it's possible, but he definitely would fit a need at our two guard. He's someone who can score at a great high level. 20 points. He's averaging 20 points a game right now on a struggling Atlanta team. He was almost averaging triple doubles when he was starting with San Antonio Spurs. So he was averaging almost 20 points a game, almost 9 rebounds, and almost 9 assists per game in San Antonio. So he definitely has the skills and ability. He was leading the NBA in defense and rebound. I'm sorry, in steals. So his quality and level of he's a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander-esque talent that you would want to make that move for. For him, he's a high risk that you go for. He's someone that I would take over Donovan Mitchell because he can give you them buckets. Maybe not as elite scorer as Donovan Mitchell, but he's going to give you that defense. He's going to lock down. He can help take the pressure off.
Troll take.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Troll take. You would take DeJounte Murray over Donovan Mitchell?
I would.
Because of the contract.
Yeah,
not because of the talent.
Not only the contract, he's 6'5", he's taller. Let's talk about it. He's taller than Donovan Mitchell.
Ain't that much taller.
He's 5 inches taller. That's big, bro.
Who says this? He said, well, Donovan Mitchell saying that Donovan Mitchell is only 6 foot.
6 feet, 6'1" with sneakers on. Look it up. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm lying, let me know. Look it up. He's 6'1".
All right. So that means we're getting rid of Grimes, and we could get rid of Grimes and Fournier and get him.
And picks, obviously.
I mean, he's only 17 mil. Grimes is what, 7, 8, 9 mil.
5 mil.
And huh?
So you get rid of Fournier to match his salary. Fournier would match his salary. That comes off their books. They get a young talent and maybe some picks if we do the Grimes swap, and maybe 3 first round or something like that. And that
yeah, work. Damn, 3 first round, bro. I'm not getting rid of.
It doesn't mean that they're all unprotected. It doesn't mean they're all unprotected.
Yeah.
It could be a Detroit first. It could be the Milwaukee first. It could be one unprotected. So it's a combination. We have 11. Doesn't mean that they all have to be unprotected picks. You know what I'm saying? They get something back.
I mean, how tall is DiVincenzo?
6'3", 6'3". He's like 6'3", 6'3". And that doesn't.
Man, bro, I'm just not ready to do all that moving to barely move the needle, bro.
It's not barely moving the needle. He's giving you what you dream Grimes would give you. He's giving you right now what you dream of what Grimes can give you.
So DeJounte Murray 6'5".
I agree.
DeJounte Murray 6'5". Dante DiVincenzo is 6'4".
Okay.
And Donovan Mitchell is 6'3".
Hey,
so he's down by 2 inches. He's down by 2 inches.
So Donovan's 6'3"?
But Donovan's got a longer wingspan because he's got a 7'1" wingspan.
All right, and I'll give it to him. Look, and again, when we're looking at these possible people that get right now, our timeline's sped up. We can agree on that. Getting Jalen Brunson is playing at all-time cylinder. Randall's 29 right now, playing All-NBA, All-Star, All-NBA. The time is right now, and I don't mean all in to win, but the next 3 years we have to have something where we are competing to try to get to the ECF for the next 3 years. I would say
DeJounte Murray hasn't done anything in Atlanta, yo.
This is his first year.
He hasn't even moved the bar. They haven't even moved the bar in that.
He's been there 1 year.
I'd rather get Trey.
I mean,
what about Coach? What about Trey Young?
What? Take, Mike, what the fuck? First of all, we don't need fucking Dumbo.
What position does he play? He could play a one or he could play a two,
right? Bro, stop it, bro.
We just saying Grimes. We just saying Grimes. We just saying Quigley.
You're not.
We could get Trey Young next to.
Bro, you're not even a Knicks fan, bro. Are you drunk, bro? Are you really drunk? Like, what? I know
Trey Young has a lot of respect. Trey Young has a lot of respect.
Bro, stop mentioning his name.
For Jalen Brunson, because they played together when he first came in. When he first came into
look, Machete. Trey Young is
this coming from the guy that didn't want. This is coming from the guy that didn't want Smart because Smart was from Boston and was our ops. But now you want to go get Trey, bro. Cut it the fuck out.
Hey,
I saw something the other day, an interview that he did when the Milwaukee Bucks were playing on the Milwaukee Bucks channel. They were interviewing while he was playing, while we were playing the Bucks, and he was paying a lot of compliments to the Knicks fans.
That's great.
And he was paying a lot of compliments to Jalen Brunson.
You know how our fan base feels about Trey Young. Trey Young's balding.
Listen,
Trey Young's balding.
Hey, Machete, what position does Trey Young play? He's a point guard. That means you're gonna.
Yeah. So you're gonna trade Brunson. Yeah.
You can get Jalen Brunson to the bench.
Yeah.
Or you can get him to the two.
You said, yo, did he just say bench Brunson?
Bro, this nigga is on something
He plays better when he's coming off the bench, the same way he did in Dallas.
You said bring Brunson off the bench? Did you just say that?
Hold on. Mike,
I'm saying like they did in Dallas.
Okay, look, my God,
Mike, you must be like these young. Have you been?
Hey,
how can I just?
Hey, Machete got a PS5 for Christmas, and he's been playing 2K. You got to be playing 2K, bro. Did you get a PS5? You get a PS5?
I don't know what the. Bro, not even that. That's not even a PS5.
They're more or less the same. Their peers. No,
bro. Mute the fucking mic.
Hey, salute.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
New York Sports Channel. Appreciate you joining.
Y'all talking about DeJounte Murray? I can't talk about fucking Trey Young.
Okay, look, you said it.
Hey, salute. Hey, salute to Just Knicks. Salute Shot Legacy. Salute New York Sports Channel. Yeah, I mean, salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Forgive our cousin. I don't know if his head is like.
Yo, the Hawks are not happy with Trey Young. They want him out of there, man.
Everybody
bring him over here. Bring him into the. Bring him to the fucking the Broadway. He wants to talk about his Broadway.
Before we address his craziness, everybody gets a full grim salute. Hit him with the full grim. Hey, yo, first of all, Machete, that's a crazy cold take. I mean, Trey Young is cold in the veins, bro. That you're talking about take a elite point guard to get another elite point guard that doesn't fit in our team.
You wouldn't have to give Atlanta much, dude. You could maybe send quickly.
Mike.
And you could send them the picks that they want. And make everybody happy. You can make it happen. We got maybe send quickly over there, and then you would have him coming off the playing either the starter or maybe not even that. Maybe have Trey Young come in with the second unit. Playing behind Jalen Brunson or whatever, you try to make it work.
But
those guys, they respect one another's game. Everybody respects Jalen Brunson, and they will be damned. And he's not happy in Atlanta. And you talking about one of the top shooters in the NBA behind fucking Curry, dude.
Bro, your take is gonna get us. We only got under 300 subscribers. Yeah. We're about to be negative 300.
Yo, that's crazy.
We're about to be negative 300, bro.
Yo, hey, forget that cold take. Listen, he's a point guard who's you can't replace a point guard. You just said bench Brunson. Yo, you wilding anyway.
Okay, even if he's a point guard, you can still have Jalen Brunson play the two. The only thing you're talking about is the offense would be horrible.
You have
Horrible.
two. Okay.
No, rather the defense would be, but the offense would be like fucking like almost the Milwaukee Bucks.
Why would you even make that move? That makes zero sense. It doesn't do anything for us. Doesn't help us. For that, you get Donovan Mitchell. I'm not even going to entertain that conversation, which is crazy. That's why we're talking about DeJounte Murray, because he's a 6'5", 2 guard, meaning he would play next to Brunson. He would take Grimes and Dante DiVincenzo place, who both of them are basically right now bench players. So you get an elite defender that's a starting person in the league. You put him in the 2 next to Brunson. That would work great. He's a fantastic defender that shores up the front line. Definitely helps Jalen Brunson from the time that he lacks defense. It'll help RJ. And that's it. And that you have another great defender. And when if an opportunity for Bridges comes later, you can get him at the 3 and then move RJ or RJ to the bench. That's a different combo. But then you're talking about an elite defense. But if you have a chance to strike for Murray, who's a win now type of player, he's in our time frame. He's a star, a young star. That's like a Shea Gildress, someone that you can add right now. I like the move if you can get it. I don't know his mentality or if his headspace is there, but I think if he's around a lot of positive players and in the tip system, I think he would be really great. So that's what we're talking about. Hey, salute King Lambert. It's King Lambert, first time. We appreciate you. He's laughing hilariously.
Look, Mike. Look, Mike. Hey, share, subscribe if you enjoying the vibe. You know what I mean? Excuse my cousin with his super cold takes. Salute to King Amber. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck my cousin's talking about, y'all.
That if that doesn't get us trending on that cold ass take, Buddy said to bench Jalen Brunson and start Trey. I don't even know where to go with that. Yeah, that Machete. We take you've been removed from your duty. I'm just kidding. Nah, I mean I'd love to hear that opinion on that, but again, back to Shot Legacy for that. Murray is a baller. I do agree. So Shot Legacy brought it out. He is a baller. We're talking about addressing our needs, not just making fantasy trades. Agree, Shot Legacy. So that is definitely a need. Salute, King Lambert. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your comment. Appreciate you guys. He definitely fits our need on there. So he would fit a need that we have now because we got basic bench players playing the 2 guard. And that keeps RJ at the 3. So I like the move if it can happen. I don't know the pieces, but you're definitely going to be looking at Fournier to match the money. They may want IQ. I don't know if that money you're going to do a sign and trade. If we do a sign and trade and get other players that they have, we'll see maybe Bojan Bogdanovic. Maybe we could get him with a sign and trade with Grimes and IQ and Fournier and picks. And then we get Bojan Bogdanovic and Murray. That's probably something that would look like there, or maybe their backup center, unless they want to get rid of their 30-year-old center. I forgot their center's name. So there could be a couple of moves there that would help solidify us and move us forward, get them back to rebuilding again. So that's possible. And you would see that even though it's a conference team, that it would help us because they would be rebuilding. We would not be. We'd be more than likely contending. They have older seasoned players that help us now, and they could take advantage of drafting and getting picks. So that could work for us. And that was the initial intent when we were talking about Brooklyn to get Bridges, that Brooklyn would entertain trading Bridges because he's 29. All of Brooklyn players are either 29 or 30 or 22 years old. If you look at their roster, they're either really in the prime right now or they're really young. So they would entertain if they're rebuilding. We want to move forward with that, and then we can get like a Bridges pick. So ideally, the dream scenario would be DeJounte Murray and Bridges somehow. Those are dream scenarios. But if you can get them now for IQ, Grimes, Fournier, and some picks, that's probably what it would take. I'm not sure if you do all of that just for DeJounte Murray, maybe Grimes, Fournier, and picks. And then for Bridges, you'd have to make some more money work and then picks in the offseason or something like that. So that goes that Murray conversation. He did lead in steal at one point, correct? He did lead in steal. So if we have him and Dante DiVincenzo would be crazy. So And Keem Lambert says, I think Murray and Brunson is a solid backcourt. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what you're looking for.
I mean, do you think we could work a three team trade and give the Dejounte Murray to Brooklyn and we snatch up Bridges?
I wouldn't want to give them Dejounte Murray. That's that's loading them up. And again, Dejounte Murray, if Brooklyn's even going to make any trades or move, they want to go young. Dejounte Murray is not exactly young. He is, but he's not 22, 19, 18, get picks. They're Cam Johnson and the other Cam, I believe they're 22 years old. So, I mean, you want to get players in that range, which Grimes would fit on that, being 24 and 23. Grimes would fit. IQ would fit if they're going youth at that age, or picks, people that you draft. So if they're going to rebuild, they're going to go for rebuild and get youth. They're not going to get another player that's in the higher age range that's not going to really move the needle. They're going to want to get picks. That's why they would go for Bridges and get as many picks as they can in that aspect. So I don't think Dejounte Murray would work. They would definitely entertain a Grimes because Grimes is young, a great defender. He's big, 6'5". So that's something that would definitely work. So I definitely like that move. I would like it. I would entertain Dejounte Murray. How it works, I don't know. Again, I think that would be him, and I think Bridges would be an end of the season move. I don't see an in-season trade unless another team really gets involved. But he would be one that I would say you would want to push before the trade deadline if it's available.
All right, so we deaded the trade talks.
You got the trades talks out of the way. Hey, Machete, any thoughts that you have on the Bucks Knicksmas game? How we played against the Milwaukee Bucks during Knicksmas?
Yeah, it was great. It was like didn't Jalen Brunson get his 500 3-pointer? It was a great game for us. It was a great game. It was a great game for Hartenstein once again. And Taj ripped down like 3 rebounds off, or he like was ripping balls. Pause. He just ripped balls off of Giannis. He ripped like 3 rebounds off of him, offensive rebounds. It was great. So yeah, it was a great game. Merry Christmas.
Merry Knicksmas. Merry Knicksmas.
Yeah, Dwight said we had 6 players in double digits.
Big game. A lot of our players played. Some are still trying to find into the rhythm. I think a key was getting RJ rolling early. I think that's going to be a key going forward. Randall is in his zone, in his element. Jalen Brunson's in his element. They are all-star, all-NBA type playing right now. So I think they can get what they want. They know what they can get. They got their zone. I think it's time for them to get the young ones early, or people who need touches. RJ needs to see 2 back-to-back shots, maybe 3, to get in that mindset. And if you get RJ rolling in giving you it as average, if they all get 20 plus, we rocking and rolling. So I think RJ needs touches. I think Josh Hart needs touches. Those are 2 players for sure that need to see 1 or 2 basketballs go into the hoop so they can get that vibe going. You need Josh Hart. You need everything Josh Hart gives you. So that's going to be huge. Tonight's game is a big game. We have a big game tonight against OKC. OKC is a young and coming team. They are balling. They played a couple of games where they've been balling. They're young players. They got Chet Holmgren, who I think is, out of him and Wemby, I mean, Wemby's elite. I'm not going to, still young. They're still rookies, but Chet Holmgren's got that moxie. He's got that baller for sure. He's got that it. You know what I'm saying? He's a great defender. He hoops. He's not scared to dive. If they can stay healthy is the big thing for them 7-footers. As long as he can stay healthy, I like Chet Holmgren. He's got great game. He likes to be around the basket. Big time on blocks.
Yeah. Very talented kid, very smart, very dangerous. He's almost like a small version of a KD. He's pretty bad, man. He's hot right now. And OKC is pretty tough when we're playing them at home, But I think if we get our offensive rebounds, You know, Hartenstein should be on him, or even Randall. We got to get our offensive rebounds with these guys because, they're really good at scoring off the turnovers. We can't turn it. We have to have low turnover. I would like us to have high assists, low turnovers, and really get rebounds, especially the offensive rebounds. Have high assists and low turnovers. We can't let these guys fucking score on our turnovers. We got to be very careful how we handle the ball, and body check. Have Randall or Hartenstein, Frankenstein going in, just body him and get offensive rebounds.
Well, I mean, I'm a going with a positive mindset and think that we're in high spirits after beating the Bucks on Christmas, and I think we're on a roll. I think we could definitely get this second win in, and just carry that energy that we have from Knicksmas to here. And I mean, the Bucks is no rollover. So
these guys, we can't sleep on them like we slept on the Jazz, man. These
no,
guys
no.
are dangerous than the Jazz. The Jazz, we slept on them. We blame it on high altitude or whatever you want, whatever. We still playing them. We're playing an away game, and we're traveling a lot these next couple of games because we're going away to
Mike.
OKC, and then we're going away to Orlando. We're doing a lot of traveling, and then Indiana.
I mean, the Knicks.
We play good away, and we got lucky when we played out west, and we beat the Lakers and we beat Phoenix. But those are weaker teams, or those are teams that we should have beaten anyway. But those tough teams. This is like playing like the Clippers. We can't sleep on this team. They're playing like like a Jazz. We can't sleep on these guys.
Well,
we got to get our offensive rebounds and play good defense. Because if there's one thing we got over them is our defense. But they play better offense.
No, OKC is definitely a playoff team. They're nothing to sleep on. They have youth on their side. But like I said, I'm really not that worried. I'm thinking everybody's gonna come in and execute, and I think we could do a lot better than we did in the Bucks, playing wise, and like I said, we're gonna come out of this with a dub.
Yeah, so this game is more than what it seems right now. Right now, this is one of the hottest teams in the West Coast. Definitely not to be slept on. They're, if not more dangerous than Minnesota. They're just as dangerous as the Kings. They've got a lot of depth. Their youth is clicking at the right time right now. Even Giggity.
Didn't they just bank Minnesota by like 25 yesterday?
They just body bagged Minnesota. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games. They're 6-1 against the East Coast. So they've beaten almost every team in the East pretty handily. They're balling. They're leading the team in NBA in turnovers. So they force teams to turn over the ball. They average almost 16 turnovers a game. So their hands are all over the place, balls, getting loose balls. They're leading. They're 6-1 against Eastern Conference. Their boy Williams, who's coming off his second sophomore year, he's doing really good. He's averaging about 17 points a game. So Williams is going to be a factor for them. So we have to slow him down. Shy is going to be tough. He's gonna you want to force Shy to beat you on the outside. He's probably he took over DeRozan's mid-game range master. He's great in the paint, so you got to keep him from driving in. Ihart's gonna have a tough time starting, but he's strong enough to keep Chet Holmgren off the paint. So if we can control the paint this game, would be good. This is a team that you want to force to shoot the three. As much as we've been giving up threes, this is a team you want to control the paint, limit their fast breaks, let them shoot the threes, but let it be Shy. You don't want to let Williams get rolling. He's a young cat that either Josh Hart is going to be guarding or RJ Barrett. So look for that matchup, RJ Barrett versus Williams. You were going to say something, new Knicks?
No, isn't RJ guarding Shy?
No, Shy's a point guard. Shy's going against Jalen
okay.
Brunson. He's going up against Jalen Brunson. That's going to be a handful for Jalen Brunson. Dante DiVincenzo is going to have to do a lot of help. They're 2 guard. That's where you maybe want to leave the 3. Still don't go under the screen, but force tough shots. So this game is going to be controlling the paint and ball movement. If we can get that ball movement again, 27 north of 27 assists is going to get us a W. If we can get 27 assists or more, we're going to need everybody. It's going to be a full game because their players are deep. Even Josh Giddy, who's he's pulling your girl. He's pulling if you got a baby mom, he's pulling your daughter. Let's y'all got thoughts on Josh Giddy supposedly getting with now it's alleged. We're just repeating what they said. It's alleged. Josh Giddy messing with a 16-year-old, knocking the boots, parents staying quiet. They're trying to get paid under the table. Is allegedly. We ain't trying to get pulled from YouTube, but how do you guys feel on that? That I don't know. I'm a little salty that even if it's alleged or not, that he's nothing's happened to the kid. You got to be with minors. I don't know. That's you're on mute. I can't hear you.
Well, as you know me, I'm a big JBP fan, Joe Budden podcast fan, and I'm gonna just take that road, and I'm gonna wait for more to come out before I make a statement or make any judgments.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with that. Yeah. What you got, Machete? Any Now I'm just saying.
No comment, really.
I mean, this kind of stuff could. I mean, even if it were true or if it wasn't true, just
he was 16.
just make it
16.
Just making a statement like that could ruin a young man's life. But if he did allegedly do what is said, then of course we want repercussions. I mean, we all got kids. We're all fathers on this podcast. Every one of us, and our fatherly instincts are to go for the kill. And like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna wait it out.
Okay, and I respect that, and that's a great way to looking at it. I'm just looking. I'm just gonna be looking at all perspectives as I do. Sit back. I'm not really making judgment calls, but I'm just saying. They just had a video of a picture with, what's this dude, John Morant. A gun. It could have been a water gun, could have been a pellet gun, could have been a BB gun. And my guy missed 25 games. It was just a picture of a video of it. He ain't shooting, he ain't aiming nobody. He was in his car dancing. You don't know what kind. I'm just saying.
There you go.
And then you have someone who's taking a picture, no shirt on, with a 16-year-old girl they got a picture together. He's behind it.
But was this a recent picture or?
Yeah, this was
because I really don't know what's going on because I'm too busy.
And this is all allegedly. We're just saying, but this is about 2 months ago.
No, this I think stuff that happened like in January.
Yeah, it was a couple of months ago that Buddy had a picture with the shorty. They find out shorty's 16.
Yeah, but they could have been at the pool.
Yeah, I mean when let me just say this. If you're a young man making millions, you gotta have the smarts to have a team around you or someone, an OG, someone on the team to tap in and like really run you down on the games. Because I mean, anybody in this era, you can make a fake ID. The girl could say that she's 28 and show you an ID that she's 28. You're not the DMV.
I think that's what he's saying. That's what he's arguing. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't got a fucking scanner built into your phone where it say, yeah, this is her DNA and this is her legit card, But yeah, you just got to be more careful, man, because I mean these women are all out here, going for the kill.
Yeah, you got a daughter. And if you look at the picture, she looks 16. It's not like there's girls that be like, yo, she looked like she was 24. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stacked like a brick house. And this girl looked 16. Oh, she looked all of 16. If you look at
Facts.
it. And if you're growing, especially at that level, as you're saying, you gotta have the homies to hold you down. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't see. I've been hearing about it. I didn't see no video. I didn't see no picture of the young lady. Uh, I'm just going by what's going around in social media, but I myself have not seen the video or picture. So I mean, but I mean, you could definitely make a judgment call when you could tell, you know.
And that's all I'm bringing out is just level the playing field, make it fair for everybody. If you got to do that, you just saw a gun. You couldn't see if it was a BB gun. You couldn't tell what kind of a gun it was, but you took 25 games from this dude. 25 games worth of salary.
Yeah.
And you can do that. There's a picture with him with no shirt on, with a 16-year-old. Verified that she's 16.
And,
you still balling, you playing, signing autographs. You ain't missed no game. You ain't on suspension. There ain't no inquiry. The NBA is not looking into it. There's no criminal investigation. The parents are staying quiet. The police want to talk to her and they ain't saying nothing. They waiting for a payoff. I mean, Ja had pictures or video of a gun. It could have been anything. He wasn't like aiming it at anybody. He ain't go to no store with a mask and rob nobody. He just showed a gun that he could legally have. He wasn't out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you judge this dude and he had 25 games gone. And this dude that's even worse. That's
and I have been hearing about this story. I want to say going on 2+ months.
Yeah, but you don't hear about it. Nobody's talking about it. That's
but what I'm saying, if the case did pop out in the surface about 2 months ago, the NBA did have reasonable amount of time.
It surfaced more or less around the same time that the story about John Morant.
So that what a year ago?
No, this is
the John Morant thing was in the summer, so all this happened in January, so it came out around the same time.
And one person's out for 25 games that killed the whole team's chances, and you got this other dude balling out, still starting, still playing games, no suspension, no nothing.
No. If that's the case, the NBA is definitely slacking off. You can't just hand out fines and suspensions, and you got a case that's way more detrimental in senses of the parameters of the case. Yeah, I mean, especially when you're involved in a minor. So I mean, this should have been dealt with, and hopefully, this can get taken care of very quickly.
Yeah, but look, and I'm with it. I'm not judging here who say. I'm not saying any of that, but it just shows the inconsistencies. I'll say that inconsistencies on how certain people are looked at. It's suspect. I think is grimy. You don't hear no Malika Andrews, who's always pro women. He touched me under my arm. Fire Jalen Rose. He touched me under my armpit. But he get fired. He get out of there for just hugging Shorty. He just put his arm around. He get fired.
I heard he never watched. I heard he never washed his hands after that.
He's stupid. But I'm just saying that all that happens when it's a woman is the Me Too movement, all this. But you got this dude who's with a minor. I mean, this is Chris Hansen pop up on you. So what were you intending to do with the 6-pack of Bud Light there, Josh Giddy? Giggity. I'm just saying. It's gotta be fair. Yeah, Shot Legacy said it. The NBA protected the bottom line, and it's true. This is something that's an equality, my man. Equality. We're in 2023. This is a big thing.
But aren't they in Oklahoma City out there? Isn't that like legal?
What's legal? Getting with a 16-year-old?
No,
The minor, they're out
yeah,
there,
no,
they're way
no,
out
no.
there.
Yeah, I
Isn't
heard
that,
that.
isn't that
Yeah, I heard that in the Joe Budden podcast. They had a map of the legality ages
age
of
of consent?
of
They're like 16 out there.
I don't think it I don't know. I don't know.
Let,
I
let,
don't think I
I
don't
don't know.
think
I'm not sure either.
United States
let,
in the United States it wasn't definitely 16.
okay,
It
but
was
West
definitely
Virginia.
not 16.
let's say it is. Is this the dude you trying to represent your NBA, your team, to sell jerseys out there? This is the dude you're gonna leave around kids at hold a camp, a basketball. Now Josh Giddy got a basketball camp. If you 8 and
Yeah.
up, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah.
And that's just all I'm
The
saying. This is the one is worse of a crime than a gun.
now you already teetering on some pedophile shit right there. Yeah,
If he gets found guilty,
I'm not even gonna butter it up. Yeah, I mean
this is what it
that's
is.
really on some pedophile shit.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. One's more extreme than the other than just carrying a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The basketball NBA players are always around kids or minors.
What
That's
was Adam Silver? Adam Silver, Oklahoma, OKC. Let's tend to this situation. You guys are so infatuated with what's going on with the Knicks. Why don't you take a look at the surface of what's going on here and tend to the matters in a timely fashion, like as in tonight or tomorrow?
yeah, and let us know. Is there inequality here? I mean, look, and we love everybody. We don't care what color you are, how you look. We don't care.
And this isn't politics, everyone. Yeah, I
It's in
mean
politics, but
this is NBA.
it's
You know,
equality.
it happened. It happened. You know.
It's in the NBA. I mean, but why is it that when it's anything and when it's the Knicks, John Morant, they dragged him all summer, all year, was on the press hotlines, dragged him out, and and as Shaw Legacy said, Memphis is an open carry state, so you can have a gun. You can go to the store with it. You can go to the store with it. You can have it on your hip. He's not a felon. So anyway, I just wanted to bring it up. No one's talking about it. They're trying to put it under the rug. At the Organic Fanatics,
He also pistol whipped that kid in his house, and he had that incident in Walmart.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I mean,
he was kind of getting violent. They talked to him. They tried to nip it in the bud.
I mean, it was
8 games. He didn't listen. They aimed guns, or there was laser lights aimed at the Indiana Pacers staff after the game. After there was tension, and he had friends that were banned because they were, being thugs. And
okay,
that's his friends, right?
He had NBA players talk to him.
Yeah.
He didn't listen.
I mean, this right here is on the pedophile level.
That's what I'm saying.
I do understand what you're saying, that they gave him
age difference between her and her.
They gave him
their age difference isn't that great. He's only 21. He's barely the age. He's barely at the age to legally drink.
Mike,
you have a 16-year-old daughter.
That happens all the time since Romeo and Juliet days.
Oh, so son,
young love. It's young love.
Listen, you don't have to
make it right. You're still an adult, and she's still a minor. I don't condone that, but it's not like it happens. It's not like it doesn't happen.
But it's illegal. Whether it happens or not, it's illegal.
Now when you're 21.
Now she was 24.
Emotionally, he's probably 16.
Bro, you are
emotionally, they're probably the same age.
This is pedophilia, my guy. This is pedophilia.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna go too much into politics.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying, but it happens more often than not.
The point is,
next week is gonna be a 13-year-old.
Anyway, so we'll move on from this. Definitely something
that's a little extreme. That's a little extreme.
I'm calling out Malika Andrews for not addressing it, because unless it's a woman issue, she ain't touching it. So we men, we're gonna bring it up. Even as a man, we're gonna check who's who's incorrect. Good, bad, or indifferent. It ain't a good look. Make it fair. Adjust everybody. Now back to basketball. Today's game, we just had to bring it up. We fair. We grown. We talk about real politics, real issues that's plaguing the NBA. It should be fair all across the board, is what we're saying. You're gonna judge one and take 25 games. There's no reason he shouldn't be suspended at least for a week while they're looking into the case and make it hush-hush when they put someone else on the platform and blat him off. When it was Kyrie Irving for just expressing what he wanted to say on his platform, and he didn't even say anything. He just posted a link. He got canceled from Nike and all this other stuff. So let's look at what's happening here.
Well, fair enough.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying. If you're gonna do it to one, do it to them all. That's it. That's it. So make it even. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no reason this dude should be out there, sponsorships, playing in the basketball tonight. He should not even be in the game. I said it. I had to let it out, and that's it. And salute to Ebony from KOT. She was the first one I saw that put the giggity. So I'm not stealing it. I'm borrowing it. Salute to Ebony for putting it out there. KOT. Salute KOT family. We appreciate it.
Shout out, salute.
Salute to KOT. Appreciate you guys. Jay Ellis, Sir G Chillin, aka Ryan, Leah Scabito, and Ebony. We appreciate y'all. We salute y'all.
Shout out to KOT.
KOT, yeah. Worldwide mess. That's what we're talking about right now, the worldwide mess. So tonight's game, we're going to close it out so you guys can watch it, but today's game is going to be very tough. OKC is clicking on all cylinders. This is a very good matchup. We cannot come asleep. We got to come 48 minutes straight out the gate. Nobody can have a slip up in this game. We came with that same intensity against Milwaukee. It has to be twice that today. People think Milwaukee's a good team. They got 4 or 5 great players in Milwaukee. OKC is a deep team, young, scrappy, and hungry. They got energy all day, so you can't slip on any play. So we need a big game today. I'm looking for – I don't know if there's anybody that really can handle Randall. I would like a big game for Randall. I would like a 30-plus game from Randall to go beast mode in the paint. I don't think there's anybody can stop him. Maybe get Chet Holmgren in foul trouble early, body him up a little bit. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a great defender. It's going to be a tough night for Jalen Brunson. I'm not saying he can't do it, but Shai Gilgeous, you want to keep him going after Jalen. You want him to be exhausted, guarding Jalen to limit his offensive capability on there. So, so you think we got a W? What are some of your thoughts tonight, New Knicks?
Sorry, am I muted?
Yeah, now you good now.
All right. Yeah, I think we come out with a dub. We're coming back with the flow of the win against the Bucks. And we're gonna ball out. We're definitely gonna ball out. Gonna play that tough defense. Let's get to some of my stats. I think Jules will definitely have about 16 in the first. We need to get RJ started in the first. JB, I need at least 9+ assists. If you could get a double-double, that'll be great. Where are we? Assists. I need at least 28 assists. And let's kill them at the 3.
Okay, I love them takes. Great takes on there. Machete, some of your thoughts on tonight's game against Oklahoma City Thunder. What are some of your thoughts? Some takeaways, some players, some stats. What are some of your thoughts on there?
Well, it looks like this is the 3rd time we play them this season already, and the first time we played was November 13th. They beat us 145 to 135. I mean, the second time we played them, we beat them in their house, 125 to 119, I think. So I don't like making predictions or anything like that, but it's going to be a pretty tough game. I think we can handle them. We'll take care of them. I think now we're clicking. I think that if we look for each other, like I said, and don't turn the ball over and take care of the ball, like you say, try to dominate the paint because they like to score in the paint. They're like one of the better scoring teams in the paint. And just assists, take care of the ball, and offensive rebounds. Get them rebounds up, man. We gotta get Hartenstein in there. We gotta get Todd Gibbs in there ripping rebounds, and Randall and RJ. get everybody in there taking and grabbing rebounds and playing great defense. We're looking forward to IQ playing great defense. And I really hope that Grimes has a great night and gets a couple of threes in there. Start looking for him some in that second unit.
I agree. Good take for both of you guys on there tonight.
But
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot to mention the two Hearts. Yeah, definitely. Hart's gonna come in aggressive like he usually does, and he's gonna ball it up. I just want to give props to all the hard workers out there.
Hey, salute for real, yeah. So last time, I'm looking for defense today. The time that they beat us, it was been north of 120 in points that they beat us. So if we can keep them under 120 points, I'm looking for a W on that. This is where we need to start shoring up our defense as well. So anything over 120 is not going to look good for us. Most of the games we had under 25 assists. The times that we have beaten them, I'm looking for RJ to have a big game today, at least 25 points or north. He looks, there's certain teams that he looks up to play against his homie, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, that he won bronze with, and against them, playing together with him. So I look for him to have a big game. The last time we beat him, RJ had 25 points. Julius Randle had 25 points. Actually, Julius Randle had a triple-double the last time we played him. He had 25 points, 10 rebounds. So he's balling. And then Jalen Brunson had 34. So he was cooking. So that's numbers that we want to look at. IQ also had 18 points at that time we beat them. Our passes were low, so we had only 21 assists that game. So we're looking definitely for a bigger game from those players on there. Lou Dort, salute Sac Passe. That's our Haitian brother, Lou Dort. Lugans Dort, he's Haitian. So he's a great player. He had about 24 points the last game. We held Josh Giddy. Josh Giddy at 18. Shea Gilgeous had 30. That's his number right there. If we can contain Josh Giddy, Lou Franz Dort, and Jalen Williams. Those are their players. So I'm looking for a W. It's going to be a hard-fought game, but everybody has to play today. It would be, as you were saying, Machete, I would love to see Grimes get out of his funk. I need Grimes with 10 points at least would be great. Get into rhythm. He's been having low minutes. This will be a good game where he can get some burn. So Thibodeau was talking about certain games. He's looking at matchups, and that some, either Grimes gets more minutes on certain games based off matchups, or he's looking to give DiVincenzo more minutes based off matchups. This is a game that I think Grimes would have a better matchup, height-wise, strength-wise, defense. So he's going to be out there. Let's see if he can get some minute against these other players and go. I'm looking for Grimes at least 10 points. IQ, we need IQ to have a big game. So I'm looking hopefully for a W, but a close game. We're looking under 120 is what we need to keep it at. That's my takes on that. It would be a big win if we get it against them because they are on fire. They won 4 of their last 5. They're dominating the East Coast. So that's pretty much my final takes on that. Any final thoughts for you guys at all that you want to say?
Yeah. If they're on fire, we walking in with the fire extinguisher. We squashing all that. You heard? So come out with this dub. Yeah, I mean, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to salute the whole chat. My phone died, so I can't be specific, but salute to everybody. Full brim salute to y'all for being here with us. You heard? And shout out to my cousin, Mike the Specialist. Yeah, I mean, everybody that supports the thing. Share, like, subscribe, follow. You heard? Yeah, I mean, show that support and try to get us to 500 by the end of season 2. Yeah, I mean.
And Machete,
there you go. Yeah, everybody have a blessed holidays and safe and prosperous New Year. God bless, and let's go Knicks. We got a good game tonight. We got a couple of really good games. We got Orlando. We got Indiana. We got some tough games going on out there. Let's just try to stay healthy and give it our best. Coach is making adjustments. He's trying to. I think he'll make really good adjustments tonight. I think the guys are getting the chemistry's jiving. We're starting to jive, and it's everybody just stay healthy out there.
Yeah, I got one last.
Out to everybody.
yeah, we wasn't here for the holidays, so I wanted to wish all Knicks worldwide, happy holidays. We had a great Knicksmas with the win. And also, Bullies is Balling is out. Check it out on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, and support that. Support everybody.
Yeah. Check out the Bullies is Balling on YouTube. Bullies is Balling. Great video, great song. That's our NBA anthem that we got out there. Support it, like
Yes,
it,
sir.
share it. Put it out there on your YouTube, like it. Put it on your anthem. Support us, because that's the next NBA anthem for your Knicks family. Support your boys. We're putting out dope content. Salute to Black Empire family. Salute to the new Knicks, always grinding, doing things out there. Salute to the whole chat. Just Knicks, Shy Legacy, King Lambert, everybody out there. All our favorites that are always out there. We appreciate you. Salute. Let's get this W. All praise to the Most High for giving us an opportunity, a platform to
All praise, amen.
praise to the Most High. Yahweh, we appreciate that. Most High, and we appreciate that we got the Knicks. So let's get a W tonight. Keep that
Todos
same.
los latinos, todos los latinos. You heard me?
What you want?
My people.
I had Staten Island in the Bronx.
And we love
Yes, sir.
everybody out there. The Caribbean, we Caribbean heavy. We heavy on that adobo with our show. We heavy on that adobo. You know what I mean? So we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Whether you live gang, replay gang, chat gang, let's get them up here. We need to be walking.
City and Squad. City and Squad.
This is how we walking out tonight. Let's go. You heard? Hey, appreciate you guys for tuning in. The Organic Fanatics. We'll be back at it Friday, 5 p.m. Sunday, 5 p.m. That's our regular time. Check us out there. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.